Gallbladder is this tiny little organ that lives near the liver, and it plays a major role in digestion, and it's often missed and forgotten. It is the most common cause of digestive symptoms that I see in my practice. If you have any of these symptoms that I'm going to tell you, it is a good sign to start supporting your gallbladder, because gallbladder issues like a gallbladder attack, they happen after decades of unhappy gallbladders. There are so many quiet symptoms that are happening for a long, long time before that, and we can save your gallbladder at any point if we reverse it. The most common symptom is you have trouble digesting fatty meals. You just don't like fatty meals. The gallbladder holds bile, and bile is like soap for your digestive system. It actually just breaks down fat to make it smaller and easier to digest and absorb. So if you don't have a gallbladder, or your gallbladder is not happy, it can make fat just go sliding through your digestive system. That can lead to black tarry stools that like leave skid marks down the toilet. That's also a sign that you're not digesting fat and your gallbladder could use some help. But the most common and quietest symptom, this is when I know, okay, this is the beginning and we should really start working on your gallbladder, is when you have trouble digesting the cruciferous family of vegetables: broccoli, kale, cauliflower, cabbage. I always ask this when I'm working with a new client, and a lot of people are suffering with minor gallbladder issues that can be resolved fairly easily. Bigger symptoms can be things like acid reflux, can be connected to gallbladder issues, feeling nauseous or queasy after eating really fatty meals. These are bigger signs. If you're getting pain on the right side by your liver, that these are signs to even possibly start getting an ultrasound to see how things are going, because in the earlier symptoms, like those quiet cruciferous family symptoms, if we can nip it in the bud, we can get your gallbladder working properly. The gallbladder gets in trouble because we don't eat the foods that trigger your gallbladder. The bitter foods are what tell the gallbladder to start working. And here in North America, we don't eat them very often. Even our salads are more sweet because that's what we buy, so the farmers grow sweeter crops. And what happens over time is that your gallbladder loses tone. It doesn't have the strength to push the bile out. Also, during perimenopause and menopause, when estrogen declines, your bile gets thicker, and so you can get big digestive symptoms through perimenopause and menopause simply because your bile isn't working as well. The way that we fix the gallbladder is by toning it, by taking in digestive bitters that stimulate your gallbladder and get it working properly. This is a natural thing. Digestive bitters are something that have been used traditionally for a long time. My favorite ones are in my Amazon store, so you can check that out. And when you take digestive bitters, right away you start digesting fats and the cruciferous family better. But over time, your gallbladder gets stronger and stronger, so you don't need them anymore. It's actually getting to the core root issue. So if you're dealing with digestive issues that seem unrelated, even bloating can be connected with your gallbladder, but you have any of those other symptoms I mentioned, check out my Amazon store for some digestive bitters, and just know that this is reversible and we can get that sorted before you have the big symptoms like gallbladder attacks.